Hello everyone, today I'm going to discuss basic sales process. So in order to do that, I'm going to I'm going to show you the basic sales process, and latter part I'll show you proper example using Dynamics 365 Business Center ERP product, how you can implement your sales process into ERP system. So let's start with the sales process. When it's come to sales process, before the sales task, we'll have to identify main two factors. First factor is customer, and other factor is item. Before do the sales process, first we'll have to identify customers. Customer means the person or entity who going to purchase our goods, and you know what is the items. So when it's come to customer, we can have a different kind of customer goods. It's like local customers or export customers. Likewise, we can have a different customer groups in practice. So the same thing we can do in the ERP system. We can create customers and we can allocate them to different kind of customer groups. So after we identify customer and items, the combination of these two helps us to create a purchase quotation, sales quotation, Sales quotation. Sales quotation is a document which we are sent to customers about our details of the items which we are going to sell, and price of the item, and how about the quantities and other important details related to sale. We are using sales quotation. Once customer approve the sales order, we can create sales order. Once by approved sales quotation, we can create sales order. Normally we are generate it based on buyer PO, which is document sent by the customers. Once we done all this process, we can dispatch our goods. So before go to the dispatch process, let me explain another important point in this 2 point. That means quotation and ordering point. You will not get any GL entries into your general ledger. Same thing. This is what happened in the practice, and the same thing we can maintain in the ERP system. You will not get any double entries at the ordering and quotation point. After the order, we going for a dispatch. We call it dispatch or shipment. Which means we dispatch our good. We send our good from our premises. At the time we send our good from our premises, we generate dispatch document or shipment document. At this point, we will get double entry. Mainly we will get double entry for inventory, because at this point we sent our inventory, means our inventory level going down, and in other side it will affect to cost of goods sold. I'll just write here, I'll explain all the double entries which related to this process in my next video. Up to that this is enough. So after that, when it's come to invoicing point, after we send goods, we can create invoice. Most of companies what doing is they are prepare these both document together. Normally dispatch and invoice generation is doing together. The reason is at the point of dispatch we send invoice to the customer. We call this as AR, account receivable invoice, because at the point of we generate invoice only we can identify balance for the customers, which mean receivable balance for the customers until receive cash. So in this point, main double entry goes to customer, and other part I will not tell what is the other account. So small challenge, if you know about the account, let me know, comment on my under this video. I'll give you another clue. This customer will be debit and which account going to be credit at the AR invoice generating. So if you are good in the sales process double entry, so welcome to answer this question, this challenge. So let's see how many people answer this correctly. So after the invoice generation, we can record cash receipts. Which means we receive cash from the customers. So this point, normally customer get debit and cash get credit, customer get cash get debit, customer get credit, because customer is an asset, and decreasing of asset will always have to record credit side, and cash get debit, cash also asset, so increase of cash will have to record in debit side. So this is the process, basic process about the sales process. So there can be different kind of practical scenarios. Based on the sales order, we can do multiple shipments. So based on the multiple shipment, we can generate one invoice. Likewise, there can be different kind of scenarios. However, whatever happened, this is the end results of the sales process. So as we discussed in the whiteboard, let's move to Microsoft Dynamics Business Central ERP system to see how you can create customers, how you can create items, and how you can create sales orders and other things. So I'm not going to show it deep level. I just show the screens and end up the video. I will end the video because reason is I have separate videos how you can create customers and items. So let's go to the ERP system to see how we can do it through the system. As you saw the sales process in the whiteboard, now I'm gonna quickly show you the item card, customer creation, and the sales order creation through the Dynamics Business Central ERP product. So before go to the items, let me quickly show you the interface of Dynamics 365 Business Central SaaS module. So you can get a lot of details related to your transactions, and I'll show you those details in detail in future videos. So here first I'm gonna show you item. So I'll search here as an item. Once I search as an item, I'll get item list. So from the item list, I can create new item using a new button. So for that, I'm gonna show you the created item. So in this item, you can maintain unique number, like lot of details, like how many quantities in your inventory, how many quantities in your purchase order, and quantities already used, purchase cost. Likewise, you can maintain a lot of details which related to items, especially costing methods, and if you are using standard cost, what's the cost at the moment, the unit cost. Likewise, you can record a lot of details. And next up, I'm going to show you customer card. Same as item, customer card also you can maintain a lot of important details, especially you can maintain unique customer number and customer name, as well as the balances and credit limits, total sales values, total cost related to those customers, and customer details like addresses and other stuff. So all the details you can maintain in customer card, and you can see a lot of reports which related to customers as well. So as I show you, the combination of these two helps you to create sales orders. So once I search sales orders, I can go with the sales order list. These are the sales order list. So but here I'm gonna create new sales order. For that, in order to create that, first I'll select customer, and then after that I have to select item. I'll select a raw material 1 item. So and I can enter location which we are going to ship, and I'll enter quantity 10, and what is the selling price. I'll tell as 500 rupees. Other than that, we have to record invoice details, shipping details. Likewise, there's a different kind of fast steps you can maintain details related to sales process. So after you enter all the related and mandatory details, you can post this document for a shipment and invoice. So this I went through little bit quick, little bit fast, because the reason is in future video I'm gonna show you all the details in all the things in detail with every column details, like so until that. So this is the very simple process of the sales scenario. So I'll show you what are the double entries in common practice related to sales process, not in system transaction. Just I'm going to show you the common double entries related to sales process. After that, we can move to production process, and then we can go for a Dynamics 365 Business Central demos, and you can get a lot of idea about how you can do those stuff through the ERP system. So until next video, so guys, stay safe. Thank you.